Welcome to Sydney, Australia's vibrant gateway to the world. A city where the skyline meets the sea and every street hums with life. We'll explore its icons, its hidden corners, and the spirit that makes Sydney unforgettable. The first place we should visit in Sydney is Sydney Opera House. I stood beneath the sails of the Sydney Opera House. Designed by Jorn Utzon, this architectural marvel is more than a building, it's a global icon. Inside, the concert halls echo with music, emotion, and history. The Sydney Opera House includes a number of performance venues. Concert Hall, with 2,679 seats, the home of the Sydney Symphony Orchestra and used by a large number of other concert presenters. It contains the Sydney Opera House Grand Organ, the largest mechanical tracker action organ in the world, with over 10,000 pipes. Joan Sutherland, with 1,507 seats, the Sydney home of Opera Australia and the Australian Ballet. Until 17th October 2012, it was known as the Opera Theatre. Drama Theatre, a proscenium theatre with 544 seats used by the Sydney Theatre Company and other dance and theatrical presenters. Playhouse, a non-proscenium end-stage theatre with 398 seats. Studio, a flexible space with 280 permanent seats and a maximum capacity of 400, depending on configuration. Utzon Room, a small multi-purpose venue for parties, corporate functions, and small productions, such as chamber music performances. Yalamundi Rooms, a function space hosting up to 400 people, often used for weddings or business conferences. And Outdoor Forecourt, a flexible open-air venue with a wide range of configuration options, including the possibility of utilizing the monumental steps as audience seating, used for a range of community events and major outdoor performances. Then came the climb, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, massive, majestic, and unforgettable. From the summit, the city unfolds like a painting. Built in 1932, this engineering marvel is more than just a way to get from A to B. It's a symbol of Sydney's ambition, resilience, and beauty. And today, I'm going to climb it. It's my first morning in Sydney, and the city feels like it's waking up with me. The air is crisp, the water sparkles, and there it is, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, bold, graceful, and impossibly grand. At the top, I pause. It's not just the view, it's the feeling of standing above one of the world's most iconic harbors, of being part of something timeless.
Sydney's beaches, a coastal journey. Sydney isn't just a city, it's a coastline of dreams, with over 100 beaches stretching from hidden coves to world-famous shores. Each one tells a different story. I started Bondi. The name alone feels iconic. Surfers carve through the waves, sunbathers stretch across golden sand, and the Bondi Iceberg's pool clings to the edge like a postcard come to life. It's loud, lively, and unapologetically Sydney. Coastal walk from Bondi to Bronte. From here, I walk the coast. The Bondi to Bronte Trail is a masterpiece. Cliffs, ocean spray, and sculptures tucked into the rocks. Bronte greets me with a quieter rhythm. Families picnic, swimmers drift in the rock pool, and the sea hums a softer tune. Gordon's Bay. Then there's Gordon's Bay. Hidden between Coogee and Clovelly, it's a secret whispered by locals. No waves here, just calm water, snorkelers gliding over reefs, and sunbathers perched on warm rocks. It feels like a private escape. Manly Beach. I hop on the ferry to Manly. The ride itself is a show. Sydney Harbour, the Opera House, the bridge, and then Manly unfolds. Wide beaches, buzzing cafes, and Shelley Beach tucked around the bend, perfect for a quiet swim or a sunset snorkel. Sunset montage across beaches. From the roar of Bondi to the hush of Gordon's Bay, Sydney's beaches aren't just places, they're moods. They're where the city breathes, where locals live, and where visitors like me find something unforgettable.
Royal Botanic Garden and Hyde Park. In the heart of the city, nature blooms. The Royal Botanic Garden is a sanctuary of color and calm. Hyde Park, Australia's oldest public park, offers shade, statues, and serenity. From the Sydney Tower Eye, the city stretches endlessly. Skyscrapers, parks, and the blue of the harbour, all in one breathtaking panorama. Local culture and food. Sydney's culture is a fusion: Aboriginal heritage, global flavors, and street art. I tasted fresh seafood at Circular Quay, sipped coffee in Surrey Hills, and explored markets full of handmade treasures. Darling Harbour and LIFE Aquarium. Darling Harbour pulses with energy, restaurants, museums, and waterfront views. At LIFE Aquarium, I walked through glass tunnels surrounded by sharks, rays, and coral reefs. It's a dive into Australia's marine soul. The Blue Mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stretch across the horizon like a natural fortress. Here, sandstone cliffs plunge into deep valleys, and ancient rainforests cradle secrets millions of years old. Kangaroo, Australia's icon. In the wild heart of Australia, the kangaroo reigns supreme. With powerful hind legs and a tail built for balance, it bounds across open plains at speeds up to 60 kilometers per hour. Found in bushlands around Sydney, the eastern grey kangaroo is both graceful and social, living in mobs and grazing at dawn. It's more than a symbol, it's a living pulse of the Australian landscape. Koala. Nestled high in eucalyptus trees, the koala spends most of its life sleeping and munching on leaves. With soft grey fur and a calm gaze, it's one of Australia's most beloved marsupials. Though often mistaken for bears, koalas are solitary, slow-moving, and deeply tied to their forest habitat. In Sydney's bushland and wildlife parks, they quietly remind us of nature's delicate balance.
New Year fireworks. As the final seconds of the year tick away, Sydney holds its breath. Then, boom! The sky explodes in color. From the Harbour Bridge to the Opera House, fireworks dance across the skyline, reflected in the shimmering waters below. More than 1 million people gathered to witness this global spectacle, where light, music, and emotion collide. It's not just a celebration, it's Sydney's promise of a brighter tomorrow. Sydney lingers in the heart, its skyline etched in memory, its rhythm still pulsing in the soul. From golden beaches to glowing harbors, every moment here whispers adventure, connection, and awe. This city doesn't just welcome you, it stays with you. So whether you've walked its streets or dreamed from afar, know this: Sydney is never just a destination, it's a feeling. And it's waiting for you again.